Get closer. Hang on. Oh my God.
That's funny. Good job, Mom. Well, what's up, guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and as you can see, it rained again last night. A lot. I bet we got another 3 inches of rain. The creek is still just ripping. My wife and I came down early this morning. We're going to try to catch some sand bass, or white bass, as you guys always correct me on. But I want to show you what happened. So it rained throughout the night. I mean, torrential downpours. And the creek got up. It's still up. But let me show you where the water level was. So normal level on our driveway is about 2 inches deep. Right now it's probably about 3.5 feet deep right where we drive on the driveway. So it's dropped quite a bit, brought in a lot of mud. I've got a lot of tractor work, but as you can see, it went all the way up here. The water level was up here. Fresh mud prints because I just walked through the mud. So here is the water level. This is where it made it to. Now let's turn around and look back this way. Okay, the water level got to here, so that means the water went from there all the way across. You can see there's a log right there. That's how much it's dropped just since probably 4 o'clock this morning when it quit raining. It's just insane how much water this creek catches, and it's because we're so close to the lake. We're almost at the very end of this creek, and it just catches a huge drainage for miles around. There's several other small creeks, seasonal creeks that don't run year round, but they catch a lot of runoff water. And by the time it makes it to our house, I mean, there's a lot of water. And now it looks like I've got a mess to clean up there. I just noticed something. There is a huge oak tree that came off the dam and is going to be stuck right there, it looks like. So I'll have to get a chainsaw down here, because more than likely half of that tree is in our swimming hole at the bottom of the dam. Gemma, golly, are you playing in the mud, huh? Did you get your mandatory Snapchat picture in?
I did. Yeah.
Good work.
And your window was down this much in your truck.
Which window?
Houston's. A little wet. You trying to catch me falling?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's probably gonna happen.
I'm here to catch you if you fall.
Mm-hmm. You're here to watch if I fall.
On video.
Mm-hmm. Can you get it in a tree? Sure I will.
How many fish have you caught?
0.
But you've had a great time with your husband, right?
Absolutely. You've been occupied, so you haven't been pestering me. That's good.
Did you say you want me to pester you?
No. Got plenty of time in the day for that.
I just accidentally snagged a giant carp. And I'm on a very light duty rod. Here, hold this.
Okay, got it.
I had to fight him out of the current. Move, Bella.
Bella, get back.
Move, Bella. I got him up here close to the driveway. He was pulling drag all the way down the creek. I've been chasing him. See him?
Let me get closer. Hang on. Oh my God.
That's funny. Good job, Mom.
Oh, well. I knew it was gonna happen.
Oh, don't get the current. Get over here.
Well, I knew it was gonna happen.
Back out of here. Move, Bella. Bella.
belly up here.
Trying to keep him out of the current.
Dang it!
I knew it. I mean, I'm not exactly rigged up for carp.
I know where we go for carp.
Not on the ground.
Oh. We go to Nanny's for carp.
Ah.
I'm assuming she's waiting.
I'm not helping you anymore.
See,
This kind
I
of
wasn't
terrain.
rigged up for carp. I snagged him in the current and was just trying to baby him in because I knew that jig was going to come out. But my lovely assistant beat it. You got a nice butt trail sliding down.
The tree came with me. He held me up.
Teamwork. Hey, hang on. Your phone. It's just a little muddy.
Fine.
That's tough.
Okay, I gotta try that again. Who knows? So what's happening is the dam right here kind of has them at a stop, a standstill. It's as far as they can go.
So instead of
So what were you gonna say? Were you gonna suggest bigger tackle?
Yeah.
Bigger lures?
Yes. Exactly. Quit putting those on when you know. I mean, I just caught that one.
Well, we're snagging them, so.
Snagging, whatever.
I know, but we're snagging them and it's just luck of the draw. You don't know where they're at.
But you know you need a bigger lure.
Well, so much for our beautiful weather. Temperatures dropped. I haven't gone down and checked the creek this morning, but yesterday, man, we tried to go back and snag some big carp. Never hooked into another one, but talk about a heck of a fight on a little fishing pole. So this morning I've got the tractor warming up. I'm gonna take it down. I think the creek's still up quite a ways. I got to talk to a friend. Got a report on the lake that this creek dumps into, and he said it's about 5 feet above normal. So what causes, or what happens then is the lake fills up, the creek backs up, and the water won't drop down all the way. But we got a huge pile of mud. I'm gonna go check it out. Might as well just take the tractor and see if we can clean the driveway up a little bit. So you guys saw what the creek looked like yesterday. So let's do a little side-by-side comparison, or well, maybe a day later comparison. I guess it's not technically side-by-side. So here's what we're dealing with today. So the water level has dropped quite a bit, and it is low enough that we could get my pickup truck, which is over there, we could get it across. The water's probably 12 to 15 inches deep right now, but you can tell it's not flowing near as fast. But here's the problem. When it gets up like this, then we have to come in, clean out all the mud. There's a lot of my new gravel from my new driveway. Not new driveway, but my new gravel from the driveway that I just hauled in. There you go. We're definitely still flowing over the falls really well. There's a lot of water here, but it's not out of control. I was really hoping that it wouldn't be backed up and be, you know, 3 feet deep still on the driveway. But we can get this cleaned up, not a big deal. And if it keeps dropping, by the end of the day, we'll be able to get in and out with all of our vehicles, no problem at all. Not perfect, but we are now reconnected to the outer world. We can get back in and out. Had to do a little repair, so I went down and picked up some of the big rock that I had hauled in that you guys saw me put in Big Mac's pen a while ago, or a couple weeks ago. So we've got a ditch that comes in, catches a lot of water, and it washes out the side of my driveway. So I'll show you real quick. This whole bottom area flows into a little ditch, and it floods. I mean, it gets a lot of water, and it carries it down next to the driveway and kind of washes out a little bit. Let me give you an example here. So the driveway holds pretty strong. The mud over there gets pretty soft, but let me show you something. If you get off of, so there's concrete going all the way across, okay? Here's the edge of the concrete coming up, and I don't want somebody's vehicle to fall off that edge, but if you're not careful, you see how soft the mud gets here. But I can't just fill that all full of rock or it'll end up on the driveway instead of in the ditch. Well, since the creek has gone down to where, far enough where I can get my truck in and out, and the weather's nasty, I say nasty, it's just not great. Not near as pretty as it was yesterday. It's supposed to drop down into the 30s tonight, but I need to make a trip down to Leon's. And my good friend Leon Sloan, you guys may know him on YouTube as Gardening with Leon, to go get some potting mix. This guy makes, well, he mixes up his own blend with some other stuff that he hauls in, and it's just amazing potting mix, and it's 100 times cheaper buying it from him in bulk than buying everything in the bags. So more randomness on this vlog today, but we're gonna run down to Kingston real quick. There we go. So 1,500, really?
Sorry.
You gonna go and do that when I'm talking? 1,500 pounds of potting mix in a super sack bag. 10 times easier than what I did last year, coming up and getting soil in those big tubs and filling up the pickup bed and the trailer and all that stuff. That's convenient right there. And hey, I know where Leon got that orange skid steer from. A while back, we went and did a video when GP Rents was selling off a bunch of their older rental equipment, and I guess Leon saw that video and called and said, hey, are they gonna have any good skid steers up there for sale? He went up and actually purchased one of the skid steers in the online auction, and yeah, pretty cool deal. So they're loading another bag of soil in this truck next to us, and I was inside the store. Leon's not here, he's at home. He's trying to avoid the public right now for good reasons. Leon's over 80 years old, and he's just trying to stay safe from the coronavirus. But the couple that came in to get this bag of soil said, hey, I know you. And so they were fans of the channel that watch, and they knew we come down and buy supplies from Leon, and it just so happens they came down to get some soil from Leon today too. So I think Leon's got a few more of these bags of potting mix if you're interested. I know a lot of people bought a lot of stuff from Leon last year after our meetup and things, but if you're looking for good potting mix, you don't want to buy it in a bag, buy like the 50-pound bags or 30-pound bags. This is a way to buy it in bulk. You won't have to shovel it out of your truck one shovel at a time. So go check out Leon. If you don't know who I'm talking about, Gardening with Leon on YouTube. The guy's been in the greenhouse business, the gardening business, for over 50 years, and he's the one that built our greenhouse, high tunnel. The self-wicking tubs is all his concept, not mine. So Leon's a great guy. I love helping him out, and he helps us out. So anyways, go check out Gardening with Leon. In Houston, you didn't get to see Leon today, did you? No. Maybe next time, huh?
But guys, make sure to be careful if you're around Sulphur or anywhere, because the corona is, well, if you don't know what the corona is, it's the coronavirus.
I think everybody knows what it is by now.
But you have to be careful because it's going around really quickly.
I don't know if you can see it on camera, but here's a peek at the soil that I bought. It's a really, really high quality potting mix that works really well in our self-wicking tubs. Works great for the soil blocks that I make. Let's close that back up. So I'm just gonna store this in the barn for now because we've had literally probably 4 or 5 inches of rain in the last couple days, and I just think it's I'm better off with my wife if I don't drive my tractor with a 1,500 pound bag of soil on the front end loader through our yard right now. It might make some ruts and it might just flat get stuck. So we're gonna do a safer bet, put it in the garage for tonight, and as it dries out over the next couple days, I will get that stuff hauled down to the high tunnel, and then we'll have lots of soil mix for soil blocks and topping off our raised beds, the self-wicking tubs, and all that stuff. But I do need to make a clarification. So earlier I said if you're interested in purchasing some soil from Leon, that those bags are perfect, they're super convenient, you can load it in the back of your truck, it's a half-ton pickup, oh, just go get you 1,500 pounds of it. So Leon called just in the couple hours since I was in Kingston earlier, and now he said, hey, don't advertise that I have those big super sacks for sale because I'm sold out. He bought an entire semi-load of those pre-filled bags from a company, and they're already sold out. Now this is the exact same company that Leon buys the stuff in bulk that he had, you know, last year he had just a huge mountain of this potting mix. He had bought it in bulk, and he could load it into your truck or whatever you wanted to do if you had a dump bed trailer or something, or just load it into the bed of your pickup. Now he still has that available in bulk, but he does not have the pre-filled bags like I brought home. I don't know how many of those come on a semi, but there's quite a few because they were stacked too high, like they were shrink wrapped together. So it's 2 stacks side by side, a whole semi load of them. He sold quite a few really fast, and he's not sure if he can get any more of those in. So you won't be able to get the super sack, but you can still buy that exact same potting mix in bulk if you're looking to buy some mix. But anyways, got everything put up. I got to get the animals fed and finish doing my chores this evening. I know this was a random vlog with a whole lot of just random stuff, but you guys are always asking what day-to-day life's like, and so there you go. Guys, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day, and as always, we'll see you on the next video.